Yo, what's up? It's your boy Marja Ambrose, and today I am here to be talking about the Wisps in Sonic the franchise, because I thought it'd be in Sonic Colors and stay in Sonic Colors, but nope, it finds its way in every single Sonic media, and it's, you know what, it's overstaying its welcome a little too much. Now let me explain, okay, before any of you kids who weren't even born when the OG Sonic Colors from 2010 came out, before you guys start saying, oh, you're a hater, what are you hating for, man? If you don't like it, don't play it. Shut the fuck up. Listen. Okay, I'm sorry for being negative, but you know what? I'm going to be realistic. I'm not going to sugarcoat or be nice. I'm going to be 100% real. I'm going to give my opinion. I'm going to state some facts here as well. Right. The Wisps. They were good in Sonic Colors, the game. They did well, like for a starting. But then when they came in Sonic Lost World for no reason, when they become Wispins for the custom character in Sonic Forces, you know, the name in the title Forces, where you could have played as Sonic's. You could have been playing as Sonic's, you know, friends as well as Sonic to take back the world, but nope, you just get Sonic, classic Sonic, and Sonic that can't boost, aka the buddy custom hero. Let me get straight to the point. Oh yeah, subscribe. Let's talk about the Wisps in Sonic Forces. What does the Wisps do in Sonic Forces? They're Wispins. They serve as a weapon for the custom character to use. The custom character can use Ivory Wisp to do some lashing with a whip, but can also do light speed dash. The one Wispin is the burst, which blasts fire out. One Wispin is what's the name called? Hover, which, as it says in the name, makes you hover. And also shoot some blast some shit out. But hover is the main thing, obviously. And one is a cube one, where it just bashes the floor and stuff. Now, let me tell you what my problem is. This Sonic Forces, the 25th anniversary game Sonic Forces, was the perfect chance to bring in Sonic's main cast. Like, when I say main cast, I mean Tails, I mean Knuckles, I mean Shadow, I mean Amy, I mean Rouge and Omega and Vector and SBO. Get me back my SBO and Charmy. But nope. Why the hell do you need Shadow if you have the Laser Wisp? Why the hell do you need Knuckles if you have Drill? Why the hell do you need Tails if you have Hover? Why the hell do you need Rouge or Charmy B or Silver if you have the Rocket Wisp? Why the hell do you need Blaze the Cat if you have the Burst Wisp? Why the hell do you need Sonic to do the Lightspeed Dash as a main arsenal when you have the Ivory Wisp, the Lightning Wisp? Why the hell do you need Amy with her Pico Pico Hammer if you have the Cube Wisp? Do you get what I'm saying here? Like, the Wisps have taken over Sonic's main cast, the friends, and it's upsetting me so much. I understand there was a big article back into the to the late 2000s saying that Sonic's friends are annoying, and you know what, whoever made that article, I hope they all flipping rot and die. Like, it's upsetting me. I don't care. I miss Sonic's the main cast, like Shadow, Tails, Knuckles, Amy and the gang, being playable in main games, not bloody spin-offs like Team Sonic Racing. And guess what, the Wisps are also there as well. But I missed that, man. I just missed the main games. Like, I understand people do say, oh, we only like Sonic's gameplay. Everyone else, their gameplay is so frustrating. I didn't like the treasure hunting stage in Sonic Adventure 2. Oh, but then you guys also complain when Shadow has a similar playing style. But you know what? I'm here to fix that. You know what I say? I say you bring back Sonic's friends like Shadow, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Rouge, Omega. Bring them back. Have their gameplay be something that you can enjoy. Something that, people say they like the Sonic gameplay. So have it just like Sonic, but with their own natural abilities. Let me explain. And yes, I know Sonic 06, Shadow tried that with the whole combat thing, but then Shadow was too slow, and there are times where the repetitiveness got annoying. But let me explain, okay? And you know what? I want to say this as well. Sonic Colors, I know it's gonna be Sonic Colors Ultimate, the remaster. It's gonna be obviously on the PC, but not on actual Steam. It's gonna be on Epic Games, unfortunately. But if it was on Steam, or somehow, some way you can make mods, I hope you can replace the Wisps with Sonic's friends. Like, I don't know how you could do it possibly, but let me explain like this. Shadow can play like Sonic, where he's fast. Obviously, he has the homing attack, but then he can spin dash. But instead of, how Laser does his laser, that thing basically, that. You can have Shadow do his Chaos Control abilities. Have you seen in fan games like Sonic Omen, Shadow does stuff like that? So yeah, we don't need the Laser Wisp when you have Shadow with his Chaos Control ability. And now let's talk about Amy. It's so self-explanatory. Rather than Sonic turning into a cube, bashing on the floor and breaking enemies on sight, just literally get Amy with a Pico Pico hammer, slamming the floor. Then instead of having Drill going through the ground and stuff like that, have Knuckles. We saw in Sonic Generations, he was able to ram through the ground and go travel to places, and he also climbed up walls, obviously. So instead of having Drill, where in Sonic Forces you can use what's it called, the drill Wisping to go, what's it called, faster climb up walls or some shit like that. And also in Sonic Colors you see drill drilling through the ground. You can have Knuckles do that instead, but obviously having fast and playable like Sonic and having glide obviously. And then there's Rocket. Instead of having Rocket shoved down our throats for no fucking reason, you can have a Rouge, Silver, or what's it called, Charmy B to fly up in the air, and you can play as them and have fun. And instead of what's it called, having spikes, where instead of, unfortunately that's the only way you can spin dash in games, but if it's, you can have SBO, he can climb up walls. Instead of having Hover, you can have Tails. Literally look at the way Hover is played in Sonic Forces as a Wispin, where you can hover. It literally looks like you can be Tails and just fly. You can have Tails like that. But no, they just throw away the Sonic main cast in favour of the Wisps. They get shoved down our throats. Shoving down the Wisps alongside the Deadly Six. It's annoying, and the sad thing is, they do it, and in exchange, they butcher down the main cast of Sonic.
Wow, Tails did literally nothing to help Sonic. Hell, Tails didn't really do anything about anything in that scene. So, unless Sonic's around, all of his friends, which we know have the same, if not better, abilities than Sonic, are practically useless.
We've been hoping for a miracle these past 6 months, but I'm afraid we have to make our own miracle.
Oh, really? So you've been doing fuck all for the past 6 months. How did you ever come to the conclusion that you maybe needed to do something for yourselves for once?
Nice moves, but if you hog all the glory, how am I gonna look good?
By doing something. Seriously, Vector, what do you even do?
Because why the hell do we need them if you have the Wisps, huh? It just upsets me so bloody much, man, honestly. Like, the Wisps don't need to be here no more. They've overstayed their welcome. I don't want to see them in the next Sonic game that comes out next year, Sonic Rangers, I believe, because obviously Sonic, the Sega won't tell us that. It's going to be, the miners are, okay, no, I say miners as in, like, data mining, not miners and that kind of miner. But what I'm trying to say is, I don't want to see the Wisps anymore. I want to see Sonic's friends playable. And I understand we're likely not going to get multiple playable characters for the next Sonic game, which comes out next year. But I just don't want to see these Wisps, because it just reminds me, it just constantly reminds me that Sega don't give a shit about the main cast no more. They don't give a shit about Amy, Knuckles, Tails. Tails is literally alongside Sonic in all the games, but because you don't play as him, you don't see much of him, because the Wisps have assisted Sonic more than him. He's just a whining little bitch. No offense, but he is. Let me talk about Sonic Colors Rise of the Wisps, the animation, the 2-part animation. Part 1, I didn't like it that much. I give it a 4 out of 10. Part 2, I did like it. I give it 8 out of 10. Part 4, I gave the first one 4 out of 10 because we saw more of these annoying Wisps and having some childish play with Metal Sonic, who deserves so much better, honestly, than this, compared to Sonic. Part 2, I liked it a lot. Like, the soundtrack things are all good, the premises are good. Sonic versus Metal Sonic was very great, and Sonic has actually improved as Roger Craig Smith. Don't get me wrong, I want to get Jason Critters back voicing Sonic, or Ryan Druman, but not Roger Craig Smith. But he's improved his voice, I'll give him that. And Sonic versus Metal Sonic was very, very fun. However, what I didn't like about Part 2 was 2 things. Obviously, Cubot was annoying me so bad. No, not Cubot, Orbot was annoying me so badly with this whole bro thing. It was shoved down the throats. However, I understand it's probably the idea. You're probably going to get annoyed of Orbot being such a weird, annoying person, lick ass to Metal Sonic. I understand. But what I didn't like, which, you know, never gets talked about by Sega, but the fans always talk about it, and I agree with them. Tails is such a whiny, complaining little bitch. I understand he's an 8-year-old, but no 8-year-old is as smart as Tails. Tails, however, we never get to see him in action. We never get to see him believe in himself like how we were told that's how he was back in Sonic Adventure going forward. We don't see that no more. You know why? The Wisps have taken over his help to Sonic, okay? All Tails is the Pussy Translator guy. All he does is translate to Sonic what the hell's happening. He don't fight alongside Sonic like how he did in the classics and Adventure. He don't fight for himself. All he does is just complain about what's happening. He just cries and complains and whines about what Eggman's up to instead of doing anything about it. You don't see Tails lift. I understand Sonic Goes Ultimate, there's a Tails save feature, but they could have had Tails playable himself. But nope. Why need Tails if you have the Hover Wisp to get Sonic up to high places during gameplay or like the animation? Why do you have that? Tails can literally attack with his tails, that's a flipping name, but nope. The Wisps are just there to help Sonic, and it's annoying me so damn much. I want Tails to be good again. Literally, you guys can't tell me anything you like about Tails personality-wise, other than the fact that he's got a voice actor that you like. His voice is cool for his age, for his character. The voice is cool. However, the stuff he says is literally just him whining about what's happening rather than doing anything about it. And I want that fixed. And then I want the main cast to be playable again, like I said. But the Wisps, being in the Sonic games constantly and constantly and constantly. This ruins it. Sonic Lost World, you only play as Sonic, but you can be the Wisps when the Wisps have absolutely nothing to do with the story. Sonic Forces, they're really Wisps, serve as Wispins instead of, you know, having Sonic's pretty friends, Shadow, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, and literally the gang being playable, because the custom character has Wispins. He can bash the floor like he's got Amy's Pico hammer. He can, climb up walls with the Drill Wisp like his Knuckles. He can, hover instead of being like his Tails. All this stuff. But I just want Sonic's friends back and the Wisp are getting shoved down our throat. That's the main point of this video. Don't get me wrong, I don't hate the franchise. Don't think that, okay? I'm just a person who gives my opinion because I want the best. And I understand and I know people want to see more of Sonic's friends being playable rather than just be a parody of themselves. Hell, I even did a video. I've done a video of what Sonic games are lacking, which is Sonic's friends not being playable, which is the ambition just being dead, which is why we call this the meta era. All they do is just play it safe. All they do is just be self-referential. All they do is that they have to just get the best parts of the older games and just shove them in to the point where it says beating a dead horse. But all I want is the bloody main cast being playable again. I don't want the Wisps being shut down our throat. You know why? Because they're literally replacing the main cast. Let me just get to the conclusion, okay? We can't play a Shadow using Chaos Controls because we have Laser. We can't have Amy using a Pico hammer because we have the Cube. We can't use SBO climbing up walls and do spin dashes because we have spikes. We can't use Tails to fly because we have hover. We can't use Knuckles to jump through the ground and climb up walls because we have drill. We can't use Rouge, Silver or Charmy to fly up because we have Rocket. We can't do a Lightspeed dash as Sonic himself, the main character, because we have the Ivory Lightning Wisp. We can't break boxes with Jaws with Vector because we have Frenzy. That's what I'm trying to get at, and I really hope you... Oh yeah, how can I forget? Blaze the Cat. She's literally the Fire Master in the whole damn series. But who the hell needs Blaze when you have Burst? All I want is for the Wisps to fuck off and give us the main cast back. And I hope it happens soon. I don't think it's happening for the next game. I wish it did, but I don't think it is. But I just hope Sonic Colors Ultimate is the last we see of them for the next 10 years, okay? That's all I ask. All I ask, okay? Anyway, this is your boy Marja Ambrose talking about his opinions and some facts. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did like this video because you can't handle criticism, then I don't give a shit. Like, subscribe, and peace!